with another Peruvian recipe. Tonight I'm gonna show you how to make Lomo Saltado, and these are the ingredients that I am gonna need for this recipe. Number one, we have sirloin steak, chopped steak. We have also some red onions. I have about 2 red onions, they're chopped already, and 2 medium-sized tomatoes as well. I'm also gonna need with this for this recipe cilantro, some garlic cloves, and some jalapeno peppers. You can use any other kind of hot peppers that you might have at home. It's just to give a little touch of hot to the meal. Also, I will need some beef bouillon. You can use the cubes, or you can use this kind also, which comes already sort of a powder. We are going to need tomato paste, some soy sauce, some vegetable oil. We're gonna need seasoning. This is achiote and cilantro seasoning. And also we're gonna need salt, pepper, and finally some French fries. You can use the ones that come already frozen and just put them in the oven, which I'm gonna do right now. So what we're gonna do first, we're gonna start by heating up some oil, and I'm going to add some garlic in it. Just probably about, I will say, 3-4 cloves of garlic. Alright, so what I did, I fried the garlic until it gets slightly brown. And what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna add the onions and tomatoes. And we're going to cook the tomatoes until they get pasty or sort of a puree. Just be careful that your tomatoes and onions don't burn. Turn down a little bit, and I will just cover so I won't lose anything of that water and moisture. Alright, so we are now pretty much ready to keep adding the ingredients. So now I have my tomatoes and my onions pretty much fried. You see that the onions are kind of transparent, and my tomatoes are pretty much puree right now. They're totally watery and kind of melt. But so let's go ahead and add the other ingredients. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add a little bit, maybe a half of this can of tomato paste. I am going to add a little bit of the beef bouillon. If you're gonna use the cubes, just use 1 cube. In this case, I'm gonna use the powder, so I will use this tea. And keep stirring because you don't want anything to burn. It's really easy to burn at this point. That's why I'm gonna turn this to medium. I'm gonna add the achiote and cilantro seasoning. I'm gonna add now soy sauce. I would say maybe a total of maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons. Now I'm going to add maybe a half of the chopped cilantro I have, and 1, 2, 3, 4 slices of jalapeno. Remember, you can use any kind of peppers that you have at home. You probably have seen before that I've used yellow peppers on the other recipes. That also will work perfectly with this recipe. You can use maybe rocoto, which is another Peruvian hot pepper. That works perfect. The idea of adding peppers is just to give it a little hint of hotness. I think I'm pretty much done adding all the ingredients. I like to add some wine to this recipe, which I will do at the end. What I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna add the meat. It's already chopped, and it's about maybe 1.5 inches. It could be squares or rectangles. Just add it to the pot. So I added a beef already to the pan. Now just remember, keep stirring well so you can mix all the initial sauce that we have there with your meat. You want to really make sure that all the sauce is all over the meat. And now is when I am going to add maybe a cup of water, just to make sure that, you know, there's enough moisture. So just keep stirring a little bit so you make sure that every ingredient, all ingredients are really mixed here. And I'm gonna add the last 3 ingredients, which basically are some salt. You know, you don't have to go crazy with salt. You can just add it at the end if you think that you need some more. I'm gonna also pour some pepper here. And finally, and this is something that I personally like to add, you don't have to add it, I like to use some red wine. And we're pretty much done. I added the last few part of the wine that I had. I added also a little bit more of soy sauce. And what I'm gonna do now, I'm just gonna let it cook for maybe about 20 minutes. On the other hand, I have also my French fries ready. And how you are going to serve this meal, which I'm gonna show later. It's just French fries on the bottom and then just basically the meat on top of it. And sprinkle some cilantro. It will be perfect, and it smells so good right now. You have no idea. My cameraman over there is like ready to eat. Alright, so let's just leave the meat cook for 20 minutes. In the meantime, I'm just having a little bit of beer. If you're underage, you don't drink beer. You go ahead and have a Sprite or something like that. Okay, we are almost done with our Lomo Saltado tonight. What I'm gonna do is I have the plates here, some French fries on the bottom. You can use more French fries if you want to, or less. Also, you can add rice, white rice too. This is hot, so be careful. I'm just gonna add meat on top for French fries. And we're about to finish. Finally, I'll just add some cilantro. And that's it. Now we have Lomo Saltado, the Peruvian recipe that I hope you like and enjoy. Thank you so much for watching again. Guillermo cooks a new Peruvian recipe. And that's it, so enjoy. Just a quick hi and happy birthday to our friend Steve, who is turning 30 again for 4th time maybe. Happy birthday also to my mother back in Peru. Her birthday was yesterday. I heard the celebration was really good, so I'm glad for that. And also a quick hi to Nicholas in Chile, my nephew. Love you, and I will see you in November over there. Okay, bye.